Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zuri and today we'll be reacting to Bill Burr. 5-year-olds have no excuse for being fat. I 100% agree. I'm very curious what Bill Burr has to say about it. Let's get into it.
Hi man, what's up? How you doing? Was this too quick a transition? You know what I mean? Like 9, 10 black dudes in a row and then like the whitest man on the planet.
Let
your eyes adjust.
Black woman? Yeah, I think
I was watching
right?
George Bush today, man. I don't want to be a dick or anything, but could that guy like rehearse before he gives a speech? You know what I mean? Just say it like a couple of times. How
That's
awful
so
was he
old.
during that hurricane? He's just walking out, man. He's just like winging it. Walking out on the White House lawn, there's like sun in his eyes. He's just out there like, there was a hurricane. People are wet.
That sounds like George Bush.
People don't like being wet unless they're swimming in a pool. He sounded
so
like a little kid giving a book report who like didn't read the book. He's just up there making up shit like, there was a dog and he bit somebody and they didn't like it. Every night I gotta watch that idiot on the news or they're doing stories about how fat kids are getting. You see that every night?
Bro, this is like, how old is this? This is like 20 years ago? But kids have become fat. They're fat. Children are fat, bro. And I blame the parents, but let's see who he blames.
Every night they're talking about kids are obese now. Not fat kids, not chubby, they're obese.
Yeah, they
like
are.
bedridden. like just laying there like, I had my first heart attack.
Bro, listen. They're fat because everything has corn syrup in it, especially in America, like in EU. We have some fat fucks over here in Belgium. And that's because beer. That's it. We like beer. There's a lot of different kind of beers. We have the best beer in the world. Fight me. We have the best beer over here. But yeah, I think it's just the processed foods, bro. Processed foods, not moving around, children being lazy, looking at the iPads, looking at anything, not playing, not going outside. Parents being neurotic when they don't have time for their children, I think, so they make it up by giving them more freedom. But in my opinion, a child doesn't need too much freedom. He needs guidance. Like if it's an equation, it's like guidance, a little bit of freedom, discipline, and you have a decent human being. That's it. And taking care of, loving, that's all included in it. But freedom to make choices, like what the hell does a 5-year-old knows what he wants? When I was 5, if you let me go, I would eat the entire cupboard of cookies. I would eat all the candies. Just no. They're treating kids like they're adults. They're not. Newsflash, they are not adults. Kids are kids. Just treat them as kids. And not like... Yeah, anyways.
Back when I was 4, I was riding on my big wheel. I couldn't feel my left side. I began to pass out my head. Yo, I don't want to be a dick, but how do you get that fat that quick? I can see you're 30, 40 years old. You went to McDonald's for 20 years. You got a little gut going. But you're 5 years old. There's no excuse for that shit.
It's the parents, bro.
I'm telling you, man, that's the parents' fault.
Told you.
You know, stop feeding them.
Exactly. How the hell can a kid be obese if the parents just say no? Tell your kids no. Boundaries, bro. You have to make boundaries. You're not your child's best friend. You're a parent. Be a goddamn parent.
Have any money? You know, seriously. He can't go get a job so he can go buy more food. He's got to eat whatever you give him. Just put a plate of seaweed right in front of him. Go ahead, eat it. I don't want to eat it. Good, go to bed.
Seaweed has a shit ton of sodium in it, but anyways.
Close your options. I own you until you're 18. Do some jumping jacks.
He's not wrong.
No, but these parents are ridiculous. They act like they have no control. They're like, well, I don't know what to do. I mean, I tried to make him eat a salad, but he didn't want...
Listen, I had issues as a kid. I was a little bit chubbier. But thank God I had a crazy-ass dad who made me run. He made me run, bro. He made sure I didn't get bullied for being fat. It seemed at the time he was bullying me, but when I look back to it, it's like, nah, he was doing that shit for me. I'm glad he did that. Because if he didn't, I would be a fat fuck. Because I love to eat. But he basically induced a childhood trauma that gives me a reason to stay in shape. If that makes sense.
He was like, no, I want a cupcake. I said, you can't have it. But then he sat on my chest.
I want a cupcake.
And I couldn't breathe, and I just want...
He sat on my chest.
I wanted to get up after a while. People, you need tough love at that moment.
Oh, that's so
if your kid is obese and he's still asking for cake, you gotta be like, no, you little shit. You're eating carrots and celery until I can pick you up again.
Exactly.
This is ridiculous.
Exactly.
You got a goddamn hernia on your birthday. Look, I know that seems harsh to be making fun of obese kids.
I'm not one to shame people, but fat shaming helps. It really does. But not like in a evil way, like in a constructive way, like, bro, stop eating or we gotta put you in a casket. They're too far gone sometimes, bro.
I'll tell you why I'm doing it. They don't really exist. At least to the level that they're saying it's an epidemic.
It's not an epidemic, just stop eating.
Which means when I leave the theater tonight, I should have like difficulty getting to my car because of all these fat fucking kids out there like, Jesus Christ, they're everywhere. They're like locusts.
They're like locusts. One of the 10 plagues. Oh my God, it's the fat children eating all the candy. That was funny. Bill Burr is hilarious, bro. And I agree with him. If you're a 5-year-old and you're fat, I blame the parents. It's always the parents' fault. The kid has no control about what he's eating. If you're a parent and you can't control your kid, it's on you. Anyways, I highly enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video and the reaction, like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below for more suggestions, more videos, more reactions, and peace.